Are you going to connect with him?
I'm going to try to. I'm talking to him about it. See if he can look us up.
Great. Well, so I would definitely, so it's so much about like making it easy for other people to connect with you, and so you need to like provide a whole bunch of value right up front, it looks like. And you can do that. Oh man, sorry, there's so much going on.
It's okay.
Where is Holderness? Or what is Holderness?
It's a boarding school in New Hampshire. It's where I went to high school.
So you were based in New Hampshire?
I'm out of Boston, actually.
Okay. Sure. It's called Create?
So I started a technical entrepreneurship club called Create. And it's at Lehigh in the Lehigh Valley.
Okay.
And we focus on rapid prototyping and teaching others how to do rapid prototyping.
Good.
It's kind of like Draper University. It's like the same exact thing. We have speakers come in. We have workshops.
Okay, that's awesome. What do you care about personally?
Basically, forward step, like...
What is it?
Forward step, like my idea, like...
Okay.
Personally, the whole entire thing is like getting design to market and having designers noticed.
Awesome. What is the minimum viable product?
What do you mean, like... So
minimally useful version of your site, or what you're describing.
Alright, so there's going to be 3 levels. And the thing is, like, price is a huge issue, and a lot of, like, my advisors said that. So for the first one, it's just going to be anyone can actually, for a certain amount of money, post a challenge. And that's going to be public to everyone. And when you sign up for the site, our team's going to say what level you are. So if you're a design firm, you'd be medium or large.
Yeah.
And there'd be higher reward.
I see.
And those would be private access.
Got it.
Yeah, so it's one of those things. For the public profile, if you're willing to pay the fee, anyone can do it.
Yeah.
However, you're not going to get professional designers, but you can get small design firms and innovators.
Yeah, and the challenge rewards whoever is successful in it, or whoever you deem successful?
Yeah, and then you can work your way up to medium and large.
Yeah.
Because actually, like, you know, Open IDEO?
Yeah.
So a lot of my friends do Open IDEO, and they hate it.
Okay. It didn't look like a very smooth process. I didn't use it.
It's not a level playing field.
Okay.
And their whole entire thing is there's no incentive for them to do it, because all the teams that win are always big design firms.
Yeah.
So our whole entire thing is you're with people who have the same skill as you.
Right.
However, we find the outliers and reward you.
Yeah. Cool. Absolutely. That's great to segment them and to make it more granular.
Yeah, it makes it a lot like.
How do you build credibility? Yeah, no, you're right. It's definitely.
Yeah, so it's like as you do more challenges, you can actually see like what places people got.
Right. Yeah, that's excellent.
And then they get reviewed by the company as well.
Right.
So it's like a double process.
Yeah.
Another thing I added onto it is, so originally I had a site for collaboration.
Yeah, did you talk with Tim about this?
Not yet.
Why not?
What's this? Yet. Yeah.
Not yet. He's right there.
Yeah.
This is perfect. You want to talk with him about it?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, that's such well thought through, refined idea. Hey. I think that's the next step seems like you need what? A programmer?
Yeah. The next step really is to get the payment system down.
Okay.
So the pricing structure and financials.
Okay.
One that's viable and actually realistic.
Okay.
And then after that, I actually have a co-founder who is a programmer.
Oh, perfect. Okay. So, all right. So then, what is your ask of Tim? What do you think he can help you with? Just getting advice. Like, you want to get his opinion on it.
It's one of those things. Get his opinion on it. Get feedback from people in the industry. Also, connections to, like I said, the retailers, designers, trendsetters that can potentially adopt it.
How do you describe that in less words? Your project, because it's really important, and I think it's important to describe it like that, because you're very articulate.
Yeah.
But
I'd say it's crowdsourced design challenges that are sponsored by retailers for designers.
Okay, you have to say that. If I was a layman, you got to say that like way slower.
Okay.
Because when you say crowdsourced, most laymen don't even know what that means. I mean, I know what it means because I do Kickstarter videos for people, but.
Alright, so if you want, so we have a platform where retailers can put up a design challenge for a new product, and designers can submit an entry. And if they win, then the two are connected.
What prevents me as a retailer from stealing all the ideas and just being, haha, you guys didn't fulfill it, too bad, and we're not going to pay you.
Yeah. So here's the one thing. So retailers can pay a certain amount for how many ideas they want.
I see. So it's an escrow.
Exactly.
Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah, sorry.
So yeah, a lot of companies, they get like all of them.
Yeah.
And that's the issue.
Okay, so sorry. I know that only because I know 99 Designs and I know like escrow. But many people also don't know what those means. Or what those are.
So the whole entire... So when you win a challenge and that design is given to the retailer, there's a contract signed. First NDA, non-disclosure agreement, which tells basically the company, you're not going to tell the public what project you're working on.
So then there's no publicity then. You can't share your projects in a portfolio?
Non-post release, I think.
Oh, until it's released. Well, that's okay. Once it's released, then even if it's not released or not chosen?
Yeah, well, the thing is like, what do you mean?
So if my design is not chosen, then I can still release it, right? It shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, exactly. It's your design.
Right.
It's one of those things like they don't own it, you don't have a royalty deal, and you're not even with a license deal.
You don't have a royalty deal.
If it's not chosen.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. But if it is chosen, you do get money residually.
Yeah. So the better it does.
Okay. What other companies do residual, like where they can use equity as a currency? Like if your design works, then you get 30% of the profit, or maybe like 10% of the profit.
I'd say Quirky.
Yeah, but Quirky gets you like 0.1%.
Yeah, I know. Unless you're like the person to actually come up with the original idea.
Which you still, at which point, like don't get that much because you just got an idea and that's it. You don't actually do any of the supply
chain.
And
you see, Quirky's whole entire thing is they have no IP. It's all first to market. So our thing is first to market and IP. Because a lot of designers, they're afraid to put up their designs. They don't want these great ideas stolen.
So you've already got everything thought through so well.
Yeah.
I keep asking like, what's the next step, and I'm not letting you finish your answer because you're interrupting me. So what is the next step?
Next step, make a website.
Yeah.
So UI, UX.
Talk with Kelsey?
And coders.
You want to talk with Kelsey?
Sure.
Okay. Hey. Excellent. So Kelsey is the one to talk with.
About what?
Brian has got this fantastic crowdsourcing idea.
Yeah, no, like we were saying just for next steps, like what I was looking for. And I was saying I'm looking for like a UI and UX expert.
Well, Monday I'm doing a design workshop.
Okay.
Perfect. We're here?
Yeah. So
for this class only. Not for alumni.
No problem. Yeah, feel free to come. It's just going to be wireframing. It's going to be really basic wireframing.
Sure.
I haven't planned it yet. But.
Okay. Still, process defines the product, and being a part of the process is super important.
Like the wireframing UX. Okay. And it won't dive too much into the real design, but I could do another workshop on that.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like the end people are like,
right.
I need help with the wireframing.
No, absolutely. They're super valuable, exactly. And now if you teach them how to fish, then you won't have to be the one fishing for everyone.
And then I think, like, when you're doing, sorry, I'm looking in the direction for no reason. When you're giving your presentation, you have to explain something in 2 minutes for a pitch. I feel like showing is much easier than trying to explain it. So you can say, this is a picture of our product.
Show, don't tell.
Yeah. No, you like, I want like a website where you can first like take a tour. This is how it works. Like you have like your step-by-step process.
Yeah.
So if you're pitching it too, like you have like your your screenshots, your like UI, to like explain your UX.
Yeah. Okay. So what I'm doing is just like an overview of like wireframing. It's gonna be super basic, but I'll talk to Andrew about maybe being available to do some design help for everyone.
Yeah, because like the whole thing is like it's like I can make wireframes on like Illustrator and Photoshop.
Okay. Yeah. That's awesome.
It's like I know all that, and one of my friends, he's a web developer, designer, and he was helping me make a site, but it just wasn't to the level that I wanted. I wanted something like really professional. So that's why I started looking at
my workshop might not help you very much, but I'd be happy to help you on the side with more of the real designing process.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
So do something really basic so that everyone can do very basic wireframing. I won't help you very much.
Yeah. No, because the thing is too, like a design firm, it's not that expensive and it doesn't really take that long. It depends. Like,
Really?
Yeah, Kelsey's face seems to disagree.
What design firm are you working with?
Yeah, because I was talking.
The ones in India, in Pakistan. I've outsourced to there, and they're super cheap.
Well, like Odex and like ULAMP stuff like that.
Yeah, they're cheap for everything.
Like my friend, he was at MIT, like he runs like a little firm, like hooking up like web designers with like companies.
Yeah.
And his range was $2,000 for a student, like a time frame of like 4 to 5 years. do $5,000 for like professional firm Boston. So I was thinking like, you know, like I'm gonna get like I have like the initial funding for $5,000 for like a good website. It's totally worth it.
Well, but then you have a single static website, and if you need to change it, then you've already bought into a system, and now you have to pay him a lot more money, I assume. And like that's where the real value comes in, where you don't want to outsource things, because if you know it, then you can actually edit things on your own.
Yeah. Well, my whole entire thing is I want to like work with a firm that's close to me.
Yeah.
So I can go in like every day and like work with them. Or
Sure.
potentially, if they're interested, bring someone on my team.
Yeah, if you're willing to do that, I mean, that makes sense. I mean, but this is like, Kelsey's in-house. You're here.
Well, I'm also really busy. So.
Yeah, but
Oh, but I'm saying that there's higher value in prioritizing with your money that you were going to otherwise spend there.
Yeah, I have a lot of design friends.
Yeah,
and I'm doing a workshop, and then I might do like a follow-up workshop for like more.
That's true. Oh, so yeah, background is that Kelsey was part of the first class as well, myself, and she was like superstar there. So definitely would want to talk.
Team Angels are the winning team.
Team Angels.
Her name is like forever blazing.
So you guys got us in trouble. You guys like, not directly, but like I would say Team Angels like went beyond like every single time. Like, so like my team was like, we got to go beyond. So we took a taxi and went to Bucks. And yeah, we get there and like, sure, okay, not that far beyond.
We generally
Setting a
follow
trend, sure.
Yeah.
I was the one that trampled the rules.
Yeah, you guys.
Yeah. Like the second day, they're like, we're worried about you. Like, even Tim, like, you know, we're taking a risk.
Sure.
And like it paid off. Like we got a point taken off, but we're still in first place.
Awesome. That's great, you guys. Absolutely. Momentum. So much of life is momentum. Who are the other people on the team?
So it's just me and my friend, my from Percy Lee. He's from China and he's a programmer.
Oh, cool. Oh, sorry. I was actually talking about Team Angels.
Oh, okay. I'm a Team Tornado.
Okay. When you say you were Team Tornadoes, you were talking about how you went out of your way and Tornadoes still won, you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Yes.
Cool, that's great, yes.
Yeah, it's one of those things like last minute.
I see what you mean. So they're in trouble because you are going to possibly meet them for this award.
Not even, no. We used Angels as an example.
Right.
So like go beyond and go the extra mile.
Okay, right. Because Tim was probably talking about that.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
It's like go big or go home.
Yeah.
So our team's like everyone else is doing normal presentations.
Yeah.
We're like we're gonna go to Bucks. We're gonna meet Jameis.
Yeah.
We're gonna meet like a video. So we did all that like within like 3 hours.
That's awesome.
Good to see you. I'm gonna jump back to work.
Sure.
Okay.
See you, Kelsey. Enjoy.
Yeah.
Are you gonna?
I'll let you be back. So Friday, Julia Galef is giving a talk who I helped like have here because she was like the rationality community. I stayed at her place in Berkeley like ages ago. And she's just super brilliant and it's all about rationality. Thank you.
It's all about what?
Rationality.
Cool.
So I don't know how interested you are in that, but
Yeah, they're looking for ones that you're interested in. So
Right.
I saw Ron Johnson, and then I'll probably go.
I think it's 10 or 11 a.m. or something on Friday.
Cool. Like that. So I'll see you then. Okay.
See you, Kelsey.
Bye.
Alright, cool. See ya.
Very cool. So Brian, exciting. That sounds like a great next step. You need
Do you think that's the logical?
a design. What?
Do you think that's the logical next step?
Designer?
Yeah, so like I'm reading this book.
Sorry, I have to check my phone because I remember someone was
Fine.
waiting for me. Yeah, you need a.
I've been reading this book, Rework.
Yeah,
Do you know
I've heard
it?
that it was life changing and that everyone should read it.
It's absolutely awesome. Like every single page, you want to tear it out and just put it on the wall.
Okay, I'm gonna read Rework.
It's a really easy read too.
Okay, I'm gonna listen to it on audiobook if it exists on audiobook.
It should be. But no, their whole entire thing is
I'm gonna download it right now or buy it right now.
instead of talking too much, just go do. So what's
Absolutely.
your logical next step?
Yep.
So for me, my logical next step is to get the website and the actual design.
Uh huh.
Because as I make the UX, the actual way it functions will make more sense.
Absolutely. No, that's well said. And people here are very often more obsessed with the idea of making things happen rather than actually doing stuff.
Yeah, and that's my whole entire thing as well. Like so many kids, like, with my club, the whole entire thing is like making physical products. Because everyone talks about, oh, let's make this, let's make that. I'm like, why not actually make it? Like, I want to see, like, bring your idea to life.
Absolutely. I am so much in agreement with you. How do I download this?
Yeah, you're going to love it. It's awesome. Essentially what they do is they take every single rule and say, we're doing the opposite. Like they say, don't fail. they say succeed. If you fail, you're going to know what not to do, but you're not going to know what to do. Where if you succeed, you know what to do, and you can just optimize it.
Yep, absolutely.
Stuff like
I love
that.
optimization. You have got a lot of brilliant thoughts, and it's been fantastic talking with you. So, do you want anything else recorded? I'm happy to send it along to you.
I think good for now, but
I'm going to be hanging around there, but I won't be able to have many direct conversations. I know we're ramping up to the next thing.
yeah, that'd be awesome. You know, anyone you know or connections that you think would potentially help me out.
Absolutely. I'm happy to connect. So I will message you on Facebook, like right away, with all the people. I'm just getting my bag, but design and web stuff, right? Okay. I'm sorry? I'm going to gel my hair, and then I'm going to come down before I go to San Francisco at 4 p.m. I'm supposed to arrive at the event at 6. So I have like a good amount of time to record more videos of people talking about the things they're working on and the Spike Elton version. See you. Thanks.
Yeah, exactly. Because you don't have to deal with the taxes. Just see what we have. They make me sign a 1099 for that. All the money I get. And
Thane's talk is excellent. He's from Palo Alto as well. You definitely. Well, I really enjoyed Thane's talk.
Yeah.
Steve's talk, he's also super well spoken. Thane is very articulate and talks about optimizing for certain dimensions as well.
Alton,
Yes.
I'm going to the event.
Okay. So we'll likely head there together.
Do I have to buy a ticket? I should buy a ticket.
You can hold my cameras and I can say that you're my assistant, but you should buy a ticket. I can give you a $5 off coupon thing.
Where do you guys going to? Which event?
There's this design and tech event that's San Francisco at Public Works. And I don't know, maybe it's interesting. It's also San Francisco Design Week.
Yeah.
The entire week.
Really?
So they have open tours for all the top design studios in the area. And
Alright, I don't even want to hear about this because I'm here, right? I can't go see it.
you can. It's over at 4.
This year, then we got a project.
Where's your project?
What? Energy project.
You were reading yesterday. That's yesterday.
No, they signed it to us yesterday, and then
Oh,
we
I'm
get
sorry,
time to work
you're
on
right.
it. Yeah, we have an energy project. Like, we have to create an energy solution for all different locations. So like we have New York City, which actually is completely lucky because I go to school right next to it.
You got a what?
I go to school right next to New York City, so I know everything they're trying to do right now with energy. Which, that's really cool.
Right.
Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, it's good meeting you.
Absolutely.
I'll see you around.
See you later.
I'm Jacob. Brian. What team are you on? Tornadoes. Okay. So you were a lantern? Lantern. All right, it's good meeting you. I'm looking for some lanterns. They're around. Let me buy my ticket.
The code for friends is Codame Love. I think it's a dash. Let me look it up right now. I want to ping Kevin.
I have a 2 o'clock call.
Dude, you just missed that call?
No, it's
It looks like you hung up on them.
It's a reminder that I have a 2
Oh, I see. It's Codame-Love. I will just forward it to you, actually. Nope, can't do that.
No, I got it.
Wait.
Oh.
Do you want to get the discount? What?
Yeah, I do want a discount.
Wait. Oh, you're good. Wait, it's $0, right?
No.
No. Here, I can get you a special code to get it for free.
Cool. I mean, I don't want just to
Hey,
my code.
excellent. Thanks for sharing your project idea. If you want, I'm going to record video of you talking about it.
Oh, sure.
And then I can post it up online for you.
Just was explaining at lunch to.
Sure. I'll be ready in like 3 to 5 minutes. Is that okay?
Cool.
Oh, you know what? That's true. And then I'll probably be gone. But I might be here on Friday for Julia's talk.
Hey,
I don't know.
Continue.
I'll be here. Yeah.
code.
Okay. Let me see what that is. Where is Mentor? Oh, Mentor's right there. Oh, it's Thane again. Right. I knew that. It's Codame. Type in Codame-love. The Chronicle will be there. That's cool.
Okay. Is that it? Is that the
Try
one?
Codame-love.
Guys, we still have a few more minutes. Can you all text your team members and tell them to get down here?
Oh, look. Nice.
Did it work?
Yeah,
Is
I
it
got
free
$5
or
off.
well? I mean, so
That's
that's
great.
well.
That's
I mean,
all
I
I
can
need.
get it. Are you sure? Wait, dude, I might be able to get it for like $3.
Okay, well. Time is so important to me right now. I gotta get this call at 2 p.m. So.
You're right. And Codame support. Yep, I don't know. No. Yeah, here it is. Oh, Codame dash. Okay. Oh yeah, you're right. I'm not supposed to do the free code. Well,
What do you mean you're not supposed to?
you're part of the photography team. Codame dash.
Well, I'm
support.
part of the photography team. Right?
As long as you, Jacob, as long as you take pictures, we're cool. I'll put a camera in your hands and you'll be good.
So here's the problem with that. I have a date.
Okay?
I was set up on a date.
Okay. I don't know if you can. I can't speak on behalf of her too.
No,
but-
she already got her ticket. The question is it rude to a date if I'm just a photographer?
Oh, I see. Then there's some value in getting the $5 off one. Also because Olia and the people who are running the event, I care about them.
Dude, I'm gonna pay you $15.
Cool. Great. I'm glad we got that up.
Yeah, medieval hitman,
Dang.
basically.
Excellent.
Awesome. So you're back.
Yes. Well, so
In some other
I'm,
capacity?
I was only back just for visiting the. There was a speaker earlier today.
Okay.
Also, Julia's going to be talking on Friday, and you may want to talk with her
I will be
beforehand.
in Durham, Carolina, unfortunately.
Okay. Sure.
Friday. I mean,
That's right.
yeah.
But
I'm leaving Friday
in general,
morning.
she's
Okay.
totally like she's around there. She's Berkeley, you know.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys had the chance to meet up, but you guys.
I did.
Your
I
work
did.
is so similar.
I met her in the city, and yeah, I was very charmed by her. She's very nice.
Oh, totally.
Very fun to talk to. So she's going to give a talk here on Friday.
Yes.
you said? Oh, that'll be awesome.
10.
That'll be great. You
Yeah,
guys will
Mentor
enjoy
will
that.
be here for that, I imagine. I
Yeah,
hope.
yeah, she's
We
totally
have some
awesome.
interesting observations to talk about from our lunch break study.
Ah, excellent. Absolutely. I don't know how long is your talk? An hour?
It's flexible.
Okay.
It's,
I wanted to record something, but I may not be here, and I might have to
It's
go.
identical to what you've already seen, so I don't know.
Hey, no problem.
Okay.
I won't. I don't know if I'm going to be here for the whole thing.
Okay.
I'll find out. But
Okay.
Well,
I'm not supposed to be here for all of these, but I just
so sneaking in.
I mean,
Let's
they
do
know
that.
who I
wish,
am.
yeah, let's do that. I would have loved to have seen Julia's talking.
Hey, no problem.
Maybe on video. Okay.
Yeah, they're definitely going to record it. I'm fine. Okay. But great seeing you again.
Yes,
Excellent.
nice meeting you.
Fantastic
Okay.
work. Keep up what you're doing.
Okay.
I think that's
Okay.
awesome. And Mentor, we'll talk afterwards, and I'll let you know.
So,
Maybe we'll be able to ping you. So we'll see. Right. See you guys.
So like everyone.
Bye. Hey.
Hey, dude.
Right. I'm Alton.
Alton Stefan.
Stefan. Did you? I think you emailed us, and I was like, oh hey, yeah, I'll come for this thing.
Yes, yeah.
Perfect. Stefan, you also are doing photos. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, brilliant. Because then we have similar goals. Nope, I'm running into people.
What's your goal?
Now we have to go. Just take awesome photos and share them.
Yeah. I saw what you posted on the group too, like the note. Yeah, come to as many events as you can. I'm gonna be inviting people out.
You're gonna invite what?
I'm gonna be inviting people out to events. I'm in charge of alumni as well.
Okay.
So come to anything.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Absolutely. Hold on, thanks. I would like to see you.
Yes. She's good.
You know her?
Yeah. And also,
Wait, how do you know her? I lived in her room for like a couple months.
really? I just heard about it. I don't really like know her.
Oh, okay.
And then I love her products, so I'm sure that's good.
Awesome.
You lived in her room
I did last year.
last year.
Berkeley. I was dating somebody who was one of her good friends, and she just let us stay there for a couple months.
Who else?
Her friend was another teacher in the rationality community. I associate with the rationality community, just like a lot of the community in the area. But yeah, hey, you know what? In fact, I can send you pictures or stuff if you want to like post them or whatever. I have these like, you know, I'll talk to that afterwards. Sorry, we have to.
No, go ahead.
Like us talking actively distracts from presenting.
No, yeah, we'll talk after that.
Help reminder, name tag. Watch out for Frank. Name tag. Name tag. Name tag. Frank has no mercy.
I was just gonna say, if you want to like play around with my other lenses, like you can totally put some other stuff in my bag if you want to try on different things. No, I'm gonna be leaving. Hey, Steven. See you, man. Just pull this button here. Did they give you this lens or this camera?
Yeah, they just gave it to use.
Cool.
Ooh, that's a nice one.
It is a lot of fun. Does that snap? Yeah, whatever. I'll leave it in my bag.
Perfect.
I mean, this is worth 4 times this, so just so in case it, whatever. I'm not gonna run away. Yeah.
Thank you.
Gladly. I'm just gonna leave it in my camera case here. It's great for ultra wide angle shots. It's designed as a specialty lens, of course, only for ultra wide angle shots. I shoot generally at 12 millimeters here. Oh, and this is, oh, you know what? This doesn't have autofocus.
Oh, it doesn't? That's fine, I'll figure it out.
But this is manual focus here. And that's it. That's all you need to know. Just try taking some shots and see. Let's put it on. Cool, you're good. Just walk over there.
If you're their roommate, please make sure that if somebody came out, please tell them. So these are all your people, so make sure to look out for them. Jesse, Mentor, Alejandro, Kevin. So if I blast a message or somebody blasts a message and you see one of them, just maybe help remind them and tell them something came through. Please look out for them. And if you guys do get phones, just make sure to sign up for the service. Thanks, guys.
The wide angle.
Right. It makes it feel more expansive. You got all more dramatic. Yeah. It's a lot of fun. I use it for maybe 70% of my professional shots are taken on this lens.
Our next speaker is Thane. And Thane grew up in Kearney, Nebraska. He's married, got a bachelor's degree in mathematics in '85 and a PhD in computer science at Stanford in the '90s. He now lives in Palo Alto, is involved in a number of conferences and companies surrounding math. He is proud of his mathematical theory of losing, which he promised will get an explanation. And
Just general outline.
I'm sure we don't want to go entirely in depth. And he's going to give a presentation on predictive analytics, studying trends and trying to predict what will happen in the future. If I try to explain that, I'll probably confuse you, so I'll let him do that. If he could choose one superpower, it would be invisibility. So I give the floor to him. Very clearly.
It's a little bit dark because you're shooting at the sun here. You can press this here, and you scroll with this thumb wheel. Plus, point one second. So take another picture. Oh yeah. Oh, you already know how to use it. So this is plus or how bright it is. I would just do +1. Maybe 1.3. Yeah, that's good. Try it.
leaving nothing behind but my shoes, some flames rising from them, and a few rapidly dissipating wisps of smoke. I'm going to call that spontaneous.
If you want to even drag it, then
combustion.
you can continue dragging.
So this spontaneous, now,
to the
let's
right.
see what spontaneous human combustion is not. It's not
I'll take a couple
any
shots.
reasonable, plausible reason a person could explode a fireball. But I'm going to give you the facts, but I want you to take us the facts around spontaneous human combustion, and then we're going to start doing predictive analytics with it. So what are the facts? Oh, I need someone to manage 99 ping pong balls. I'll talk to you later. All right. And this is a duck call. Okay, so scientists expect 1 out of every 10,000 United States, I know it, I can tell this is a much more international audience, so let's say not just United States, in the entire world, 1 out of every 10,000 people in the entire world will spontaneously human combust in the next 365 days. So, and this is a completely random process. Nobody really knows who's going to blow up. There doesn't seem to be any way to really tell. And let's try to put this number into some kind of perspective. So the city where we are now, San Miguel, has about 100,000 residents. So that means just in the town we're right now, we're going to expect 10 people to spontaneously combust in the next year. Okay? So 10 people out of every 100,000, that's 100 people out of every million. There are 300 million people in the United States. So that is 100 times 300, that's 30,000 people that we're expecting to blow up in this country. That's roughly the number of people that die in automobile accidents. So most people, I know, I'm older than you guys. I know 2 people personally who died in automobile accidents, and for someone your age, it's more likely that maybe you didn't know someone personally, but probably someone in your sphere of acquaintance died in it. Someone that you sort of knew, a friend of a friend, or a friend of someone like this. So just want to give you an idea of what the risk is, so that we can compare it to other things. Okay, well that's the bad news. The good news is that, in fact, there is a test to determine your susceptibility. Okay, so I want to tell you about the test. Okay, it's a simple brain test. It can be administered by a medical professional or an officer of the peace, shown in this photo. And you just blow into this little thing, and you put it in some analysis machine or something, and then it tells you whether you're going to blow up. So this is really great news. If you decide to take the test. The only one catch is that it's 99% accurate. And what this means is that regardless of whether you're going to blow up or not, it will give you the right answer 99 with the probability of 0.99. Okay, so it's a pretty accurate test. So, another way to phrase it is only 1% of the test gives the wrong answer. Okay, so you can imagine you've been reading about spontaneous human combustion in the newspaper, you're seeing your doctor, and you say, your doctor says that you have any concerns, and you say, well, I've been reading about combustion, and I think maybe I should take the test. What do you think? He said, absolutely. So you blow into the thing, and you're sitting there waiting for the results to come back from your doctor. The doctor comes back in and says, I am so struggling, but your test is positive. This test shows you are one of the people who is going to blow up. Do you want to put your papers in? Okay, so my question, here's my question. You probably guess what the question is. Anyone think you know what the question is?
What's wrong with this?
No? What's wrong with it? That's a good question. my question is this: how likely, given everything I just told you, how likely is it that you actually are going to blow up?
There's a greater likelihood that you actually are negative and the test is 1% wrong than the likelihood of you being 1 in 10,000 we're actually going to blow up.
Please stand up. What is your name?
Andrew.
Andrew. Everyone, please. That is in fact exactly the point. The chances are less than 1%. Okay? Less than 1%. Now, why is this the case? Okay, so this is, I'm going to spend some time on it, because I want you to get a good feel for it. This is kind of the most straightforward calculation way to do it, but I want to make it more specific for people, because it's quite counterintuitive, I think, and I really want to drive it home. So, what I'm showing here is there's sort of 4 possibilities. There's a possibility that you are really going to combust or not. That's 2 choices. And then there's the question of whether the test is correct or incorrect. So that you've got 4 possible choices there. So when you test positive, you're either in the top row here, which is the case you're worried about, where the truth is that you are going to blow up and the test was correct. That's what you're worried about. But there's also this possibility at the bottom, the green one, which is that you're not going to blow up and the test was wrong. And these are the only 2 possibilities. You would think there might be 2 other possibilities, but both of these, if you think about them, if you are going to combust and the test is wrong, you wouldn't have gotten a positive result, right? You know you have a positive result, so you're only in one of these 2. And in the bottom case, if you're not going to blow up and the test is right, then would have said no. Right? But your test said, okay, so you just compare, then you multiply the corresponding probabilities, and you find that this one, the one you're worried about, is 4 zeros, 0.99, but the one where it is a false positive is more than 100 times that. So you have less than 1% chance of blowing up. Okay, so
Feel safe. I feel more safe.
good. Good. So, okay, what about this 99% accurate test? Because it almost seems like, by definition, when I say it's 99% accurate, it almost seems like, well, gee, the test is 99% accurate. I must have a 99% chance of blowing up. And this is exactly the mistake that I want to spend some time on, try to drive home. It really is a mistake. Okay. And I'm going to demonstrate it with the ping pong ball. So so you pour those into the box. Okay, so there are 99 white ping pong balls in there. Is there a colored one in there? Okay, put it back in. Okay, I want to change the problem slightly. I'm going to change it. Let's take the truth, which is that nobody ever blows up. No one ever spontaneously combusts. Okay, and then Mo, stand up, please. Okay, I want to change the problem. No one ever blows up. But see, the point is we still can have this 99% accurate test, right? So blow into the, you got to figure out what it's like. Okay, he's just taking the test. Okay, now give it to me. Okay, now hold the box up. Someone draw out a ping pong ball. Pull one out. Put a little drama, hold it in your close hand. Okay, is he really going to blow up? Okay, open your hand. He's not going to blow up. Congratulations. Okay, see, does this test have this 99% accuracy property? Yeah, it does. It gets the right answer 99% of the time. Right? Just 99% of the time, we'll take out a white ping pong ball. But I've already told you nobody ever blows up, so you focus on that correctly, right? If you had drawn the orange one, you would just discard that information. Well, the punchline of the story is that 1 over 10,000 is really a number pretty close to 0. Right? And so how can you go from knowing the answer is 0 if it's truly 0, right? To all of a sudden thinking it's 99% when I just bump it up to 1 over 10,000. I'm just trying to give you an idea, and I'm trying to draw the distinction between the idea of a prior distribution. Well, forget that. Let's do it. Okay, so this is what we just talked about. If we change the problem so that nobody can bust, you go in the lab, you get a positive result saying, what are your chances? What's the answer? 0. Correct. Oh, so now here's question 3. This doesn't have, this is more just a thing I'm interested in what people do. It doesn't have the right answer to it. So let's put the probability back to 1 over 10,000. And let's say that you go into the lab again and you test positive again, and your doctor says, okay, I've got great news for you. I have a very painful medical procedure that will reduce your risk to 0, so you really don't have to be, you can just come to surgery and I'm going to stay in and take care of it. All right, this is a little more real life. So the question is, and again, there's no real answer. I'm just interested in what your reaction is. Would you opt for this? Would you choose to have this surgery? This painful surgery, or would you take a chance? Some people would take the chances. And how many people would have the surgery? Interesting. Okay, so we have a couple surgery people. There's actually, okay, so I want to try to approach this problem, which is a little, it's a vaguely stated one, but to give some idea of one way to think about it. So this is a table